In this video, I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly how to install WordPress on your hosting account, and then I'm also going to show you how to install Elementor page builder on your new WordPress website so that you'll be ready to start building your website. But before we get started, in order to install WordPress, you need to have a domain name and a hosting account. And in order to have a domain name and a hosting account, you have to buy. A domain name is simply your website name. My domain name is sadiqumar.com. You buy your domain name, and a hosting is where you are going to host or save all your website information. There are many hosting companies: HostGator, Bluehost, SiteGround. There are many places to buy a domain name and a web hosting account. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to install WordPress on my HostGator account. In my own experience, they all work the same. I work with SiteGround, I work with HostGator, I work with Bluehost, I work with other hosting providers for my client. So they all work around the same way. So I'm going to show you how to install it on a HostGator web hosting account. But if you have a hosting account in another company, I'm confident the process is not going to be that different. And I'm also going to show you how it looks in SiteGround. So I'm going to share my screen and we can get started. But before we even get started, remember, if you haven't buy your domain name and a web hosting account, I will put a link to these tutorials in the description. So go to the description first, watch the tutorial and buy your domain name and a web hosting account. When you buy your web hosting account, then you are ready to install WordPress. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen. So when you sign up for a web hosting account in HostGator, you are going to land on this page. This is your home tab. And if you want to get access to all your domain names and everything, if you want to see your domain names, you can come to domains. But for now, this is not what we are going to do. We are going to come to hosting. So when you come to the hosting tab, if you have other websites, you are going to see them here, but I'm guessing you don't have any. So we are going to click this button, add site, to create our new WordPress installation. Okay, we are going to choose WordPress, install WordPress, and we are going to click continue. And we are going to write a title for our website. The title is simply what you are going to call your website. And for this tutorial, I'm going to call this website BA Portfolio. Okay, I'm going to click continue. And this is where I'm going to write the domain name. The domain name, the website name that you already bought. So I'm going to type it right here. And I'm going to click continue. And now WordPress is installing in my web hosting account. So I'm going to give it a minute to finish installation. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how it looks in SiteGround. So if you buy your web hosting account in SiteGround, you are going to come to Home tab and then you can come to Website. When you come to Website, you are going to see all the websites that you already have. But since you just buy your web hosting account, you probably don't have any domain name. So we are going to come right here to New Website and click on it. And if you choose New Domain Name, SiteGround is going to take you through the process of buying a domain name. But if you already buy your domain name, you are going to click Existing Domain Name. And right here, you are going to write the domain name that you bought. My domain name is Sadiq Umar. Whatever your domain name is, you are going to write it here and click continue. And the process is around the same that you will follow in order to install it in your SiteGround account. Okay, now you can see WordPress finished installing on our new domain name. And what we need to do right now is click on settings in order to view the installation. Okay, now that our WordPress installation has finished, what we can do is log into WordPress and start making some adjustment. You can come to backup and plugins to see the plugins that are pre-installed. When you come to users, you will see yourself as an admin. You can add other people from here and you will see your domain name and other things, but we don't need to worry about any of that. You can simply click edit WordPress site and it will open in another tab so that we can start making some changes. Okay, so these are some steps that HostGator created. You can go to next and do some basic setups, but I am not going to do all that. I'm going to click here, exit to WordPress, because this is not really necessary. I never use this, so we can exit from these settings. And now we are in our WordPress dashboard. The first thing I'm going to do is come down here to users, you click on it and you will see yourself as an admin. And right here you can click this edit button and you will be able to change your password so that you will be able to log in. The next time that you want to log into your WordPress admin dashboard, you can simply come right here. If you type your domain name, you add /wp-admin, it shall bring you to the login page. And right here you can write your email address and the password that you have created, and you click login and you will be back right in your WordPress dashboard. So right now we install WordPress, and since we install WordPress, if you click here visit site, if you click right here visit site, you are going to see your website. So WordPress has been installed. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is install Elementor Page Builder. Elementor is a plugin, right? So if you want to install any plugin, you can simply come right here, plugin, and you come to add plugin. And right here in this search bar, we are going to search for Elementor. And this is Elementor Page Builder. We can click install now. And since it finished installing, we can click activate. Okay, great. Elementor have been installed on our website. If you have Elementor account or you want to create one, you can go through the process, but that is not really needed. We can either click skip or click this X button to get out of this quick settings. And this is our dashboard, and now we install WordPress and we also install Elementor Page Builder. So how can you start using Elementor Page Builder since we already installed it? In order to start using it, we have to come to the pages of the website. Since this is an empty website, we don't have any pages, we can click add a page. We can click this X to remove the block editor, and we are going to write a title, a name for our page. Maybe if we are creating a home page, we can name it home page. And we can click publish, and we can click this button, edit with Elementor. When you see this button, it means Elementor is installed. We click on it and Elementor Page Builder is going to load. Okay, great. Now Elementor has been loaded. We can click X to close this notification, and this is our Elementor homepage. This is where we are going to start creating our website, our landing pages. You can use this left navigation menu to drag and drop items and start building your pages with Elementor Page Builder. So this is how you can install WordPress and set up Elementor on your website. If you want to learn more about full Elementor tutorial and how you can create your first landing page, you can watch this next video. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.